Coming up on Your Cobourg, we speak with Helen Vari about the Vimy Foundation and how she has contributed so much.
And in What's Trending, we talk about the STSCO school bus screw-ups.
They gotta get their act together.
They do.
Well, welcome back to another Your Cobourg. We appreciate you joining us. We've got lots to talk about today.
Lots.
We have a special guest. We have Helen Vari, an amazing individual. She has donated so much of her time, so much of her money to so many universities, and including Ryerson, U of T, and York University. So, and she is also one of the co-chairs of the Vimy Foundation. So she has supported over the years to Veterans Affairs and the new education center that is going to be built for April. So a lot of amazing details we hear from her, and we have some highlights of her of our interview with her coming up in a bit. And what's going on with the bus company?
Well, STSCO it's a hard name to pronounce. It's difficult, but they keep screwing up with their buses. You know, we went on Twitter, we found a lot of different reactions because we didn't know what they're doing. And like, is it going to be a snow day with the busing? Like, they keep getting their dates wrong and everything, but we found some pretty funny reactions to that. So that'll be coming up on What's Trending.
Yeah. And it's Valentine's Day coming up on Tuesday. So we love you. We really do.
We do.
We do. We love our viewers. So we'll quickly talk about that. And we have a cool geofilter. Yeah. So stay tuned for that.
That's awesome.
But first, here's your local Cobourg news. After nearly 28 years of dedicated service to the local community, Northumberland United Way CEO Linda Kay has announced plans to retire at the end of May 2017. With United Way recently taking possession of its own building, a long-time dream realized for her, and with the conclusion of yet another successful campaign on the horizon, Ms. Kay believes the timing is right for her next step. Linda Kay began with United Way in 1989 after moving to Cobourg in the early 80s. Through her outstanding leadership, innovative fundraising practices, and tireless work and staff to build dedicated donors, volunteers, and partner agencies, the organization has ultimately raised in $20 million in contributions to the community over the course of her career. The board will be moving forward with a recruitment process for this position in accordance with the organization's recruitment policy. And from all of us at Cobourg Media, we wish her all the best. Two separate car crashes on Highway 401 resulted in minor injuries Tuesday afternoon. The collisions were reported around 1:45 p.m. in the westbound lanes between Cobourg and Grafton. There were no serious injuries reported according to the Northumberland OPP. YMCA Northumberland invites members of the community to get active at the Family Day open houses planned for both Cobourg and Brighton. In Cobourg, there will be open time swimming, free games in the gym, and access to the playground and climbing center from noon to 4 p.m., plus 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. family yoga sessions. The Family Day sessions are offered as a challenge for families to spend the day being active together with such pursuits as swimming, squash, rock climbing, fitness, conditioning, and yoga. Special Family Day activities are free, but a $1 per person donation is encouraged to help the Y make its programs and services accessible to even more people in our community. That is your Cobourg News Update. Today on Cobourg Sports, the Cobourg Cougars lost their recent game against Burlington 3-2 in OT. Their next home game will be on Saturday, that's at the CCC of course, with the face-off starting at 7:30 p.m. Coming up on Your Cobourg, we speak with Helen Vari about the Vimy Foundation.
Graham, I am very happy to learn that you and other young Cobourgians, other students from Cobourg, will come to Vimy for the 100th-year anniversary of the Vimy region. I hope to see you there.
Very good. Stay right with us.
It helped when people noticed that I was feeling hopeless.
It really helped me when someone said, "I'm listening."
It helped when people just asked, "Are you thinking of killing yourself?"
It really helped, connecting with someone that could help me.
We have a special guest this week on the show to begin our Road to Vimy Ridge series. Leading up to the 100th anniversary on April 9th, I had the privilege to interview Helen Vari, co-chair of the Vimy Foundation and donor to a variety of causes. Miss Vari and her late husband, Honorable George Vari, a world-renowned civil engineer, traveled from Hungary during the Hungarian Revolution to Montreal, Canada, to marry and start a whole new life. Helen talks about how Vimy Ridge is so important to Canadian history and how the country has given so much to her family. Take a look. Just tell me about yourself and your husband George. You moved from Hungary and to Canada in 1950 and to marry your husband George. Just tell me about that.
Well, as you said, we are Hungarian origin, and we became very proud Canadians. My husband arrived to Canada with 3 degrees and 2 PhDs as a very young student, very young engineer, and he had $2 in his pocket. And you can imagine how proud we are today to contribute to this very, very important historical cause.
The 100th anniversary is coming up just around the corner. It's very exciting. Just tell me how you're part of the Vimy Foundation and how your husband and yourself has contributed to the Education Center, the Memorial, and the Foundation in France.
Well, the Vimy Foundation is doing a very important work in this historical 100-year, to the occasion of 100-year celebrations of Vimy. As you know, in Vimy, there is the biggest and the most beautiful monument of war memorial in the whole world. So for us to be able to be part of this big celebration and to help, it's really, we are very proud of it. Mm-hmm. Imagine a person who came with $2 to Canada, and today we were the first and the biggest donor to this historical cause.
You can catch the full interview on Sunday, right here on Cobourg Media at 7 p.m. During this series, we will be bringing you interviews, clips, and in-depth stories from all over the world to live coverage on the battlefields at the Vimy 100 ceremony in April. So for more videos, content, and stories, go to the Road to Vimy Ridge series page on cobourgmedia.ca/Vimy100.
Hi, I'm Lisa and I'm with Canada Patriot. Canada Patriot is a business devoted to promoting Canadian patriotism. We have developed a new and exciting product. Let me show it to you. It's called a bunting. You may have already seen it around. It comes in 3 sizes, 3 feet, 5 feet, and 6 feet. It can be easily installed on your front porch or balcony. All you need are tie wraps. We don't just do buntings. You may have also noticed all our beautiful flags flying in downtown Cobourg, all installed by Canada Patriot.
Welcome back to your Cobourg. So we're talking about what's trending, what's going on in the World Wide Web, but we're also discussing what's trending in our local community.
Yeah.
Because yesterday we had quite a few bus cancellations.
Quite a few, yeah.
But not the whole area. Just tell me about that.
So STSCO, got it right this time, the bus company that does the cancellations and everything for the bus for like the entire Northumberland area and past that, it's a lot of places.
Peterborough, Clarington, yeah.
Everything like that. Had a lot of problems with everything. Their website went down, their Twitter was very confusing and unreliable. They posted Wednesday, February 7th, which is wrong. It's Wednesday, February 8th. So said Wednesday, February 7th, STSCO is having website problems. Sorry for the inconvenience. Site should be restored shortly. Someone said today's February 8th, not February 7th, which it is. And that's kind of...
Yeah, they were panicking. They were in a big rush and they totally forgot the date.
They did, but they continued to post that too.
Yeah,
Wednesday, February 7th.
I know.
They had a brain fart or something. So the website was having problems. They said it'll get fixed shortly. Then they posted, the STSCO website remains down. Please listen to local radio and media for specific route cancellations or delays. Then Caitlin said, haha, should have canceled the buses. Can't even walk down my driveway. I've slipped and fell twice now. No way I can get to the bus. Which, it was pretty icy.
It was. I had a hard time getting to school.
My entire street and driveway was just sheer ice. And it was pretty crazy. Then they told people to go to the radio stations for that kind of information. And Northumberland 89.7 said, we can't communicate route cancellations or delays because your website is down. And so that's kind of
not all of us have the privilege to be on the media release send out. I don't, maybe it's not a thing, but if it is, My FM probably has privileges to that, and but 89.7 myself, we just go onto the website and then we watch for it, and as soon as it's posted, we make sure it's out on our social media and websites that all of our viewers know that that it's going on. And we want to thank all of our viewers, actually. We have quite a few shares, maybe 20, 30 shares, and likes and comments about the bus company cancellations when it is canceled. So we make sure we get it out to our viewers as fast as we can.
Well, the site's down, it's kind of hard though.
And with yesterday, I just gave up and I said, check the website, because nothing I can do, and no one else can do anything either. So, and I realized they updated their website a little bit on their mobile version.
Really?
So this is really interesting, actually. The website crashed at this kind of time. So And pretty much every snow day, you go on there and it always crashes. So
always does. They should be prepared for that.
Yeah. So I think this big incident really needs to
shine light to the situation.
Exactly. But the other point is with social media etiquette. I noticed, with big corporations, they have a customer service page, right? And they reply to pretty much everyone's tweets. With this case, they don't do that. They just post information. They don't bother reading the replies. Now, you get some kids, putting memes up there and stupid comments and funny comments. I may have done that in my past, but basically, for this case, when your website's down, you need to act better when it comes to customer service. Definitely. And reply to the people in distress, because that people need to know, and you need to communicate better. So when it came to yesterday, I think the communication department at the bus company was poorly done. So horrible.
Then someone else commented underneath that, even the radio station doesn't know what to do. don't put pressure on the radio station to do your job.
So yeah, no one knew what to do.
Then Ashlyn posted, I'm trying to avoid my French teacher, so like, can you just cancel them all?
I know, and not everyone was at school yesterday. So how can the teachers teach a big lesson when only maybe half the students or a quarter of the students are at the school? So
Definitely. And that's it for our show.
there you go.
There we go.
Did you show the meme?
Where is the meme?
I think the meme's the first one. It's a funny one, so let's just pull
It's
it up
funny.
here. There we go.
There it is. So someone posted a GIF. It was, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
How dare you? How
Dare you?
So what's going on in the viral view today?
In the viral view, Barack Obama, there's a lot of stress with politics, especially with Trump and everything
Exactly,
like that.
yeah.
So, but Barack Obama seems to be enjoying his time with his vacation. He's taking a lot of vacations. You know, he posted a video actually with Richard Branson, that's his name. He's the CEO of Virgin, and they went wakeboarding. You know, they had a like friendly competition to see who could get the farthest, and I think Brock won because obviously, you know, he's the best guy, and so
He's pretty fit.
It's nice to see him, you know, enjoying his vacation time before he's getting back into politics now, I believe, after this. And so here's the video on that.
Well, we have had an amazing show this week.
Definitely.
Thank you, Helen, for being part of our show and letting me interview you. That was amazing. And now, for the full interview, you have to wait till Sunday at 7 p.m. That is when we are airing it on Cobourg Media. So, like I mentioned, go to cobourgmedia.ca/Vimy100, as we'll have all of our series clips starting to appear here. This is the first interview, first story of our series. And to wrap up our series will be in April when I am on the battlefield covering the story from France. We'll be in England, hopefully Belgium. We'll be all over. So it should be a really exciting experience and bringing history back to Cobourg. And it's very exciting today because, a couple of weeks ago we went live on Instagram. That was pretty cool.
It was awesome.
But we want to tell you about a new feature here, exclusively here at the Cobourg Media Studios. We have a Snapchat filter. Now, for our viewers who don't have Snapchat, I'll quickly explain. A geofilter is when you go to a specific location, like Victoria Park or Victoria Hall, you can get, or just in Cobourg in general, you can get a filter that says Cobourg. There you go, Alex.
Right there, I got it.
Alex is showing you here. So anyway, it's all the rage. You know, people love adding these geofilters to their pictures and stories on Snapchat. So here at Cobourg Media, you can pay to get a geofilter. So we have a Your Cobourg geofilter for today. So I'll do a little picture. Snapchat, there we go.
Photo.
And then I'll quickly show you. So here, and then hopefully we'll focus. Oh, no, sorry. Come on. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
There it is. That is amazing.
Focus, there we go. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. So we'll have to use this geofilter more.
Yeah.
More on Thursday.
Totally.
So
it's so cool.
It's so cool.
It
is. Well, maybe we can get your Cobourg geofilter in more places around the town.
Hopefully.
But for now, it's exclusively here at Cobourg Media. Wishing you all the best and have a great weekend. Have a great Friday.
Bye.
See you next week.